Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to quickly get a video out. I want to talk to you about how you can earn yield on top of yield on top of yield, essentially with Ethereum. Now, a lot of people understand that you can stake your Ethereum now because it's proof of stake and you can earn 3% APR. But it's possible to earn 3% APR, 3.2% APR, plus earn additional yield on top of that, plus some additional yield on top of that, where you can boost those rewards up to 50% APR and maybe even higher. And I want to share with you exactly how you can do that. First of all, I'm very passionate about this because I think that right now with crypto, there are opportunities that may not exist. I believe governments around the world are going to try to take away some of the decentralization of crypto, some of the peer-to-peer transactions in crypto. And listen, this is not unusual. Governments have been doing this forever. Some of the best income opportunities that exist are available only to accredited investors, meaning most average people don't have access, for example, in the US. And countries around the world have their version of accredited investors and accredited investors rules or laws in place. And the idea is the average person who doesn't have a lot of money isn't smart enough or sophisticated enough to take on high risk, high reward investments. And instead of teaching proper money management, they just say no. Basically, the peasants don't have access to this. My personal opinion is that things like Ethereum rewards are going to continue to get attacked. They already are getting attacked in the US, and I think they're going to continue to get attacked. So I don't know how long these sorts of earnings or earning potential will exist, but I just want to do a video just to make you aware of what's out there. Now, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a very biased cryptocurrency enthusiast. But I wanted to make you, as my viewer, as a subscriber to my channel, aware of some opportunities out there. Now, so quick recap before I show you yield on yield on yield, just a little bit about how Ethereum staking works. Obviously, you can earn rewards for securing the network, more sustainable, yada, yada. But you can always stake at home. You have full control over your crypto, right? But you have to have some technical know-how, some technical expertise, but it also takes a minimum of 32 ETH. The average investor in crypto probably doesn't have 32 ETH sitting around to be able to stake it for 3% rewards. Plus, of course, there's much better earning potential out there. Also, there's staking services, but again, you need 32 ETH. And then, of course, there's pooled staking where you can stake essentially any amount, but you're still earning 3% on that. And then, of course, there's centralized exchanges that charge management fees, etc. But centralized exchanges or pooled staking is what most people would probably use. Most people who don't have 32 ETH sitting around is what they would end up using. Now, keep in mind, centralized exchanges of any kind and some of these staking services, not your keys, not your crypto. So there is a risk there. So full transparency, I would never put my entire ETH bag or my HODL bag into any of these services. But why not earn some rewards? And quite honestly, if I'm going to be very transparent with you, in most cases, I wouldn't stake any of my ETH for only 3% if that was all I could earn. But if I could earn 20%, 10%, 30%, 50% APR, now it starts to get a bit more interesting. So I'm going to show you over on Lyra. Many of you, if you've been following my journey, you know that I trade options over here. I'm currently doing a daily series. I did one this morning. I'll try to link it above. I'll put it in the description where I'm actually trading live. But there's another aspect to Lyra where I'm not making any trades and I'm earning I'm earning basically yield on yield on yield. So they're using covered call strategies here, which are a little bit different than what I'm doing, but that's what they're using here on these platforms. And these are all different, essentially, staking mechanisms. Wrapped ETH, Wrap Stake ETH, they're all different companies that are using basically that you can use, that you can stake your ETH on or trade your ETH or use their liquid staking protocol, if you will, to be able to earn yield. But right now, you're earning 7% APR, 8%. These are brand new. They just got started the past couple of days. But I'll show you. I'm in this one right here only because it had the highest multiplier of Lyra points. So Lyra is going to be doing an airdrop of their LDX token in the third quarter of this year. and I was just trying to get as much of that LDX token as I can. So I came into this one over here. Doesn't matter which one you come into. You can even do USDC here if you wanted to and get a 1x multiplier plus a little bit of USDC interest. But check this out. For this one right here, I'll show you. So I have roughly $1,000 of Ethereum in here, and you can see that they are using these covered call strategies, and the APR that they're shooting for, where's it listed? I'm not seeing it somewhere. It's 10 to 50% is what they're going after. Here it is. 10 to 50% yield is what they're expecting to be able to earn. That's essentially like Ethereum on Ethereum, essentially. I mean, they're using USDC yields, but it's essentially Ethereum rewards that you're getting. They're converting it back to Ethereum is the way I'm understanding it. So 10 to 50% per annum. You're also earning a multiplier on LDX points. You're also getting swell points, which that's the restaking provider. It looks like they're going to be doing some sort of an airdrop. You're getting eigenlayer points. And of course, eigenlayer, people are expecting there to be an airdrop there as well. Plus, you're getting the actual ETH staking rewards of 2 to 6%. Now, this 2 to 6% is on top of or in addition to the 10 to 50% yield we're getting with the covered call strategies. Again, that's the goal. Plus LDX points for possibly an LDX airdrop that we know is coming. We just don't know how much it's going to be worth. Plus swell points, plus eigenlayer points. So in all, you can see here, I've been staked. They just started the covered call strategy. I've been staked in here, I guess, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe a month. And you can see that I'm earning these points right here. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to check this out. Again, if you what happens is if you use it, I get like additional points and you continue to earn points as well. So it doesn't do anything. It doesn't affect you in any negative way. It shows you right here that they currently have earned 0.15% so far this week. Their projected APY is 7.88%. Of course, we expect that to hopefully continue to go up over time. We'll just have to see how this whole thing works out. But this is live right now. Just went live. I just noticed it, but I think it's been live for a couple of days. And again, you can come over here if you like the EtherFi multiplier. You're going to get 3x LDX here. Plus, you're going to get the eigenlayer points as well. I'm not in this one per se. I did think about putting a little bit in each one. I just haven't done it yet. And again, I didn't go ham. I didn't go crazy here personally. You can come over here to the RS ETH. And all you have to do, if you don't know how to get it, you can just come over here and click on get right here. Same thing. Click the link in the description if you want to check it out. You come over to yield, and then you'll connect your wallet, and then you'll just come down here, say if you did this one right here. And again, just because I did this one doesn't mean you need to do this one. I just did it because it gave me a higher LDX multiplier. And I know for a fact LDX is doing an airdrop. And then, of course, you just click right here, and it will take you to this page. And that's all you have to do to be able to, you have to send Ethereum essentially and get the RSW ETH token. So that's all you have to do if you want to be able to get that token. And then you'll come over here and you'll enter the amount that you have, the amount of RSW that you have. And it's just that simple. And then if you ever want to withdraw, just come here. You could withdraw. That's all you have to do to withdraw, redeem your RSW ETH. Then you would go back and you would just come here to be able to unstake it essentially if you wanted to unstake it. So that's how you can earn yield on yield on yield. And again, just a quick recap, the risk is there's multiple platforms here that's essentially used. There's multiple protocols, multiple smart contract. So we have this smart contract here. This is a different smart contract, a different smart contract. And those smart contracts, of course, they're using it in Lira. You're putting that up for collateral. They are trading with their own essentially smart contracts and or protocols to be able to earn that 10 to 50% yield or APR. And of course, you're earning the swell multiplier in the process, the LDX multiplier in the process. If you want to use Arbitrum, you can come over here. I think you can use as little as $100 to come in here. USDC here, down here. I am looking to possibly personally, I may add another 1,000. Ultimately, I'd like to get maybe one full Ethereum over here personally. That's just what I'm looking at. But this is a very interesting way to double dip or quadruple dip on a lot of different protocols that could have some airdrops coming in the future. Again, it's yield on yield on yield on yield potentially. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be trading live again. I'll be recording that, getting that video uploaded here in a few hours, probably about 12 to 14 hours from now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss it. Watch the previous video. I'll put it on your end screen if you haven't seen that video yet, which was day 1. Tomorrow will be day 2. Thank you for watching. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.